Good morning, and hopefully it is a good morning because it's looking a bit more promising in the skies. The wind's in the north. Yeah, there's a bit of cloud cover coming over, so hopefully we're going to get a bit of rain. I'll just roll this tarp. Can I do it with one hand? I'll do it with this little dicky hand. Oh yeah, that's pretty not heavy right. Yeah, we're talking, oh well, they're talking 5 to 10, so hopefully we get 5 today. That'd be excellent. So I'm gonna go and fill some feeders before it gets too wet. So yeah, it's looking more positive for a bit of rain. Hopefully, we definitely need it. I know they're talking 5 to 10 today, and then 5 to 10 tomorrow, sort of passing showers. So hopefully we get something. Then we can finally, yeah, well, with the crop that is out of the ground, it can sort of take off a bit, and then hopefully get the rest of it up and going, and then we can hopefully get some follow-up rain. So yeah, as I said, it's looking better than it was yesterday morning at any rate, with a thumb of big frost. So yeah, I'm just going to run around and fill a few feeders before the weekend, because I've got the kids on the weekend, so we're going to hopefully have some indoor activities. I've got a little job planned in my shed over there, so yeah, hopefully it's raining the whole weekend and we don't have to go anywhere. So get all the feeding out of the way, and then yeah, we can just bum around at home over the weekend and watch the puddles grow, hopefully. So yeah, got that paddock sprayed last night. Yeah, so hopefully that'll knock the red legs off that. So then just so it doesn't set it back if we do get rain, you know, you might as well try and keep the crop that you got. So yeah, so we'll keep filling this up and then we'll go feed it in. I was just starting this feeder up here, or filling this feeder. A dirty big bloody little bastard. Dirty big rat scared the shit out of me. Come out of the auger. Ugh, wasn't ready for that. I'll fill it up, hopefully it'll die. So yeah, I'll fill this one up. It actually didn't have, it wasn't down too much, but I'll just make sure it's full, because I can't be bothered coming over here over the weekend. So we'll do that now and then we'll be all good. G'day. So you can see it's raining. I've got a puddle. Look out. I don't know what we had. I'm not going to look. I think that's bad. If I go and look, it'll stop raining. So it'll be what it'll be. I'm happy with anything. I'm happy with the ground being wet. So that'll keep our crops going that are out of the ground at any rate. So I'm in the shed. I actually lit the heater. I cleaned it out. So yeah. Well, it's sort of lit. I probably cleaned it out a bit too much. That's all right. It'll light, hopefully. Just leave it there doing its thing. So yeah, I'm here making these veranda posts that I was talking about. They've been sitting here for a while, cut. I've got to do 12, so yeah, the rest of it I've got to cut down there. And then yeah, so what I've got to do, I've got some gal angle here, and what I've got to do, I've got to mark the holes so you can see, I don't know if you can see it, where I've centre punched the holes there. So this has got to sort of get slotted in and welded in like that, if you know what I mean. So I have to notch it out and weld that in like that, yeah. But it actually gets slotted into the steel. So yeah, I am just cutting and drilling and stuff like that now. So I made a little template up so I can just drop it. Instead of marking every individual hole, I'll just cut a bit of flat steel and drilled some holes in it, so then I can just sort of sit it on there. I've got a couple of grinder cut marks there where I'll line it up to the end. And then I just get a texter, wherever that is, I'll sort of put the camera down so I can show you what to do. Yeah, so I'll just sort of line it up. Then I'll just mark the holes. Like that. Go to the next one. That one's a bit narrower. That doesn't matter. And just do that. So then, yeah, you roughly see you got all your holes in the sort of in the right spot, and it saves marking every, you know, like you draw a line, mark every hole. Where, nah, bugger that. So yeah, and then you just give it a centre punch in the middle. That's it. So those holes aren't real critical, like they don't have to be perfect. So there's literally, that's going in a fascia. So I've got nothing really here, like a timber. Where are we? Over here. So say that's the fascia there, that's going in, it just gets screwed in through those holes. So yeah, I'll drill all them now, and then we'll start cutting it out and welding a few in. I'll have to grind prep, because obviously it's gal dipped. So the gal's pretty thick on it, so I'll have to sort of grind it all up and just make it a bit easier for me to weld. I don't really like welding gal, so the more I can grind off, the better it's going to be for me. And that's what I'll do. So I've got a good half an hour on the drill press now, so that's all right. I'm out of the rain. It's good listening to the rain on the roof, so I'll sit here and enjoy it. So that's got 6 of them drilled. I'm going to do 6 today. I've got to go pick up the kids to Savo, so yeah, and then yeah, we'll do that. It's still raining. Listen to it. It's great. Great to hear. So yeah, I'll mark all these out now and cut them, and then yeah, we'll get them welded in and see how they go. So yeah, I'll get them marked out, cut them out, and then I'll show you once they're welded. Excuse the music. Oh, I actually love listening to podcasts, so I'm doing that now. So yeah, I've got all these marked out now. You can see where the little notches have got to be. So yeah, I'll start cutting them out and yeah, get it done. It's good I've got to talk loud over the rain, so I'll do that now, and then yeah, my battery will probably go flat. That's what I'm trying to do, notch that out. And then yeah, I'll just grind these up. And then that'll just weld in there like that. So you can sort of see what's going on. So I'll just center those holes. Then yeah, get a weld along there, down and around. Obviously it's not going to cover this last bit here, because that sort of goes right up to the veranda roof, sort of slants back here, or goes that way actually. So yeah, that's the plan. So I'll keep doing a few more, because it's pretty boring watching me cut them out, and once we start doing a bit of welding, we'll yeah, show you a bit more. Got to talk to the camera. Who's going to do the talking? You. Me? Was it me? Good morning. How are we? So up to Sunday. We're on to the weekend. Yeah, she was a full rainy weekend, which is really good. We've had we ended up with 30 mil out of it at the house. So, you don't know how much this is going to help. Yeah, getting all our crops out of the ground. So it was good to have a whole day where it just rained pretty much. So really good. Gonna go around, and we're gonna feed a bit of hay this morning, me and the kids, because that's all right. We're in the shed here. Well, I had a rainy day project yesterday and bricked this. I've been meaning to put. I've got like a shed with a pool table and a few things in it, and where I keep our caravan and stuff like that. But I've been working on this project here for a long time. I got to there, got to about there, that took me a year, and then I did the rest yesterday. You can see the mortar's still pretty wet and it's got a big curve in it. To be honest, I'm not much of a bricklayer, but yeah, it's done now. So I did it myself. I can say I did it myself at any rate. Did a lot of YouTubing and stuff like that, but yeah, I got this old heater here for free, so I'm gonna try that out, and if it doesn't work, I'll build one for it. So obviously we're just gonna put the flue in up through the roof and yeah, get it going. So that's another plan. Might be able to do that Savo. Yeah, it's got bricks in it and stuff. We've got to fix them. So yeah, we're going to go for a drive and see how much water's about. So yeah, we're going to put our shoes on though. Righto. Well, I'm going to go and check the house dam because there was a fair bit of water running in there last night. So it'd be good to see a bit of water around and check the rest of the rain gauges. So yeah, I'll show you this one out here though, but prove that I'm not lying. I can't believe we got 30 mil. We had a real couple of heavy showers last night. It would have been about 9 o'clock, probably a little bit earlier. Yeah, and it just didn't stop raining. So yeah, so we're up to, you can see, yeah, 30 mil there. So perfect. You can't ask for any more. We've been very, very lucky on that one. So yeah, we're just got to fight. Yeah. Oh well, nothing. Just yeah, get the crops out of the ground. It'll be great. So not whinging here, not complaining at all. So we'll go and have a look at the rest of the farm. So I just strolled over to the house dam here to have a look, and yeah, now we've got a little bit of water in it. So that was completely empty. Yeah, 2 days ago. So yeah, hopefully we keep getting rains here and there, and it keeps filling up. It's not too bad full of shit. I thought it'd be absolutely covered in crap, but worst part with this dam, it's got to fill this half, and then it runs around and fills the other half. So yeah. Yeah, so we might go and have a cruise around the farm and see what's going on. Good morning, everyone. So yeah, we're up to we're Tuesday today. Long weekend's out of the way, and it was a very good one because we had we ended up with 32 mil at the house here. So yeah, we're up to a good decent rain now. So as you can tell, everything's sort of wet and there's a bit of water in a few dams and puddles still around. So yeah, no, it was really good rain. Hopefully, well, we'll get all the crop up now and we'll be able to see where we're at. Yeah, before I head off I'm going to Canada in a couple of weeks. So going on a bit of a farm tour over there with a few mates from around the area. So yeah, that'll be good. I've just got a heap of work to do before we get to there. So I'm still working on these veranda posts. I stuffed around over the weekend and did a bit in my shed and had the kids, so can't really weld with them too much. So fed sheep and did all that. So yeah, I'll get back into, just got to weld all these. You can see here I've got these made up. Got the holes drilled in them. So these have just got to be welded into there like that. So it's only a matter of putting a bead on there and a bit of weld down the back. So I'll weld a few of them out now and then that'll be done. Plan for today, I've got to go and spread some slug bait on my canola. We've found a few slugs. We haven't found slugs, but we've found damage. So we're gonna spread that. So I've got to dig my spreader out of the shed and get it working. So I'll have to pull the boom spray off, put the spreader on, and then get the bait out of the shed and stuff around. There's a bit of a stuff around to do that, but we'll get that done. That won't be too bad. And then we are going to, I've got to go around and get sheep organised, feed sheep, do all that stuff. It's just a job that has to be done. And yeah, I want to get this baiting done, do that. I might even shuffle a few sheep around, see if I can sort of, get these ewes that are in the shed yard here and get them over the back, maybe. I don't know, we'll see how we go there. That's what I was sort of hoping, but we'll see how we go. And then, yeah, we should be pretty right to crack into the next job, which is probably get up to Manu and try and put these things in. Or Oh, I've got a welding job up at Manu as well. So yeah, I'm waiting to hear on that. But at the moment, we'll just work on these. So yeah, I'm just about to finish these veranda posts. So you can see I've just got the straight ones here, they're just like the normal ones, and I've got the corners. They're a bit of a different beast. You can see it's sort of, yeah, you got that there, so the timber fascia sits on that. So yeah, we'll just weld that out. It's obviously this is all hot dip galvanised, so the gal's fairly thick. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass because I've got to grind all the gal off so I can get a decent weld on it. Because if you don't grind the gal, you just, yeah, you can weld it, but it spits and carries on and it's real shit. So I've just got to grind a little bit more off this one and then we'll be able to weld it on and then these will be all done. So that's a good little job out of the way. I'll just grind this up here. And yeah, I'll come back later and give them a paint. Obviously it's a bit hot at the moment. So yeah, I'll sort of slot that in and get it in the right spot. I can't remember how it goes. Like that. That's how it goes. So we'll just sit that up like that. Weld that out. So yeah, I'm out just trail feeding a few sheep at the moment. I've got a bit of, I've sort of laid some beans on top of some barley. The barley is down here, so it sort of just mixes in as it comes out, you can see. So they're enjoying it, you can hear them crunching them in their mouths. So yeah, you can see the clover starting to shoot now. Like, it's amazing what a bit of rain does. Yeah, a bit of rain and now we've got a bit of sun, so it's definitely lightened the spirits of yeah, getting a bit of grass growing at any rate.
Grok.
I've got the radio that loud.
What does that stand for? So Grok is Elon Musk's ChatGPT.
But yeah, I'm just giving the young sheep some beans and some barley still, just to sort of give them a bit of a lift. They're sort of in the bit of a, oh, they're not too bad. They're just, yeah, give them a little bit extra to keep them going a bit more. So yeah, that's where we're at. But yeah, it's really good to see. Yeah, you can see here, fresh shot clover there. That's only come up the last couple of days, so I better go and catch up to my ute. But yeah, nah, it's looking good. So yeah, my plan is I'll get this sheep feeding out of the way, then I'm going to go and I'll just check some feeders over here while I'm here. And then I'm going to just, yeah, run around and check a few dams. I'll poke my head over this dam, but yeah, there's plenty of clover coming up. She's all yellow, so it's only just coming out of the ground. So it would be good to get the sheep off the paddocks, but I can't really put them anywhere else. So that's where we're at. But yeah, I'll just poke my head over to this dam bank here and have a look, see how much water's in it. But nah, it was really good. We had about 34 mil over the back here, so it's a good, definitely well-weighted start to the season at any rate. So hopefully it'll we can get a follow-up rain from now on and keep things ticking away. I don't know how much water I would have got in this dam. Oh yeah, we've got a little bit in there. We might have got a couple of feet. Nah, not even that. Oh, yeah, we might have got a foot of water in there. It's good now. I don't think I'll have to cut water, which is, yeah, with this Canada trip coming up, it'll save, yeah, just another job for Heidi and Dad to do while I'm away. So, yeah, that's good. Got more water than what we had at any rate. So, we'll we'll take that. Right, I might just get around now and check a few feeders.